Hey, writer friends, welcome back to my channel. It has been forever and a day since I pre-filmed a video for you guys. I have just been doing live streams and live writing sprints to work on my productivity, and those have been super fun. If you have seen those are on Monday nights, my Monday motivation sprints from 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then I also have been having my Diversity is Lit book club discussions once a month on my channel. But I am hopping on to share some very exciting news, which I have shared on Instagram, Twitter, and now Threads. But I haven't gotten a chance to share it with all of my YouTube followers. I have announced this good news during my live streams, but I was like, I think I should make a formal video of this because it warrants it very much. Um, but as you can tell from the title and the thumbnail, I have a book deal and I'm going to be a published author. Yay! It is so surreal and it's just like the best feeling in the world to realize that this dream that I've been working towards and working hard towards for almost 8 years now has like finally come to fruition. Like something good has come out of it, tangible that I can share with you guys. So I wanted to share a little bit about the details of my book deal because I did announce that I was querying Project Diamond, but there's a lot of just new things that have come up that I wanted to share with you, specifics and tidbits that I haven't shared over on Instagram. So, first things first, I want to say that we did rework the title. So it originally was called Diamond Tears. I know I didn't announce the title to everyone. I just kept calling it Project Diamond. But my publisher wanted to rework the title to something a little bit more like marketable for YA fantasy. And I totally agreed. I wasn't married to Diamond Tears. So I workshopped the title with my critique partners who beta read Project Diamond for me, as well as my mastermind group, which is kind of one and the same. And they helped me brainstorm a whole bunch of titles. And we came up with a Diamond, Bright, and Broken. That was the winner. And that was like my favorite title out of the ideas that we came up with. So I was really excited that Zara chose that one. Now, I'll link it down below, but it's a how to title your novel video by author Brittany Wang. And I knew when I needed to rework the title, I was like, I am immediately going to that video because I know it was really helpful. But I had just like titles always come to me and I never like change my book title once I come up with a title. So like Diamond Tears was just it, but now it is a Diamond, Bright, and Broken. And I'm going to read to you the Publishers Marketplace book deal. And that was also surreal to see my name and my book and the book deal in the deal report for Publishers Marketplace. Just so amazing. But it reads, creator of the Diversity is Lit book club, Holly Davis's debut Diamond Tears, a fantasy where a young girl's power of crying diamonds is a gift to her family, but a burden she seeks to escape the moment a stranger promises a less painful alternative to pay for her beloved sister's healing treatments. To Zara Hoffman at Emerge, and a nice deal for publication in April 2024, World Rights. So yes, this book will be out in April 2024. So that's another thing that I'm so happy about is that it's not going to take forever and a day for you guys to start reading A Diamond, Bright, and Broken, because in the trad pub world, it can be so slow to get the book deal and then for the book to come out. And so a lot of publishing deals, it's like, all right, it's coming out in 2025 or 2026. And so it's really nice to be like, hey, my book is going to be out in like 9 to 10 months. Well, I think like 9 months now. Yeah. So things are moving a lot faster than I expected. And one of those reasons is because I've been querying my novel to try to get a literary agent, but I also had some small presses that I was sending my manuscript to, where you could submit to these publishing companies as an unagented author. I had done that before with my previous manuscript, The Celestial Code, but I didn't get any offers for as an unagented author. But that was just another avenue that I was really interested in. You know, for me, like, yeah, like having a literary agent is great. And, but for me, it was the support that I wanted, and just to not be alone and have like a team of people to help me along this process. And with Inimitable Books, that's how I can do that. So I'm just super, super grateful. But so that's why things are moving a lot faster, because it's not like I just got an agent and then now we have to go through revisions and then go on submission and wait for a publishing company to pick us up. So that's what can take so long in the trad pub world. But by being unagented and getting a book deal with a small traditional publisher, then I am able to get my book out a lot faster. So I am all for this kind of alternative that I think a lot of people might not realize is an option, that you can be traditionally published without an agent, which is like crazy to think, right? But they are out there. So I had queried, and I have my query stats here too. So I queried last August. Only about I probably sent like 10 or 15 queries out, and I had only gotten one request, and it was a full request after like 2 weeks. And I was so excited. But I was a little bit disheartened because I'm like, okay, I only got one full request. I didn't get requests from any of these other agents. And, this kind of like 5 to 10% request rate is good, but like I wanted one other agent to like be interested in my manuscript. And so because I didn't get any more requests, I waited so that I could work on revising the opening pages of Project Diamond. I'll still call it Project Diamond, I guess, just because it's kind of easier for me to say than A Diamond Bright and Broken, like every single time. But I guess I should get used to saying the full title now. But so I ended up getting a pass on the full in December 2022. And so that kind of solidified that I wanted to rework the opening chapters. So I finished those revisions in March of 2023 and ended up sending tons more queries out into the queryverse, as I call it. So I'm pulling up my agent query tracker, which I use a Google sheet for it, which I have the template as a freebie on my website. So if you are interested in that, go check it out. But so I use that to keep track of who I wanted to query when I sent queries out, who sent me rejections, or as I called them, redirections, and then who I got any requests for. So I started querying again March 25th. And so it wasn't across those 2 months, I got 2 more full requests. So I had those sent out into the world. And then every time I got a rejection from an agent, I just sent out another query. And so even though I have a book deal now, a lot of agents don't know that. So they're still sending, rejections or whatever, responding to my query, I should say, even now, even though I already have the book deal. But so my total stats for querying as of today is I still have 11 queries out there in the queryverse that I didn't get a response from. And 33, I call them 33 redirections. So I queried a lot. I know some writers will query like over 100 agents, but for me, I'm like, if I have to go through 100 agents, like I need to go back to the drawing board. I need to work on another manuscript. But so I probably queried a little less than 50 agents and publishing houses. But so then while I was waiting to hear back from those two full requests, I did get a full request from Zara Hoffman with Inimitable Books. And she read it and responded with an offer of publication, maybe like a month later or so. And so I was like ecstatic and like wanted to say yes right away. But because I had two fulls out, it's common courtesy to notify those agents that I have either an offer of publication or an offer of representation. So an offer of representation would have been if I got an offer from an agent, but this was an offer of publication from the publishing company. So I sent those to the agents and I gave them, I read that you can give like 1 to 2 weeks for an agent to like read your full or your partial or whatever you sent to them, and get a response whether they wanted to also try to offer representation. But I gave them like about a week and a half because I was like, I want to get the ball rolling. And if they don't know in this time that they want to, want my book, then I know there's someone who does and is excited and passionate about my story as much as I am. And so within that week and a half, I did get passes from those agents. And so then when was it? It was officially like I think it was officially on June 26th was when I signed the book contract with Inimitable Books. And one of the reasons why I queried them and was interested in working with Inimitable Books is because of what they stand for. And Zara's also my good friend, so it like really helps that she is someone who I look up to and like, and I know I'm in good hands with this publishing company, and they are actually an imprint of Ulysses Press. But the kind of what's it called? The kind of like mission statement is that they're bringing you the best, unique, compelling, and unforgettable stories from oh gosh, I can't talk from underrepresented, marginalized voices. And the way that Zara says it is without pigeonholing authors into writing books about their trauma. So I really I was like, I could get on board with this. And inimitable means like unique, compelling, unforgettable. And I'm like, yes, that's what I hope that A Diamond Bright and Broken is for you guys. But so yeah, I signed the book contract, and then it was only just a couple days later. Yeah, June 27th was the Publishers Marketplace announcement. So it didn't take too long for that to go through. And I've slowly been working behind the scenes, speaking with the map maker, planning out the live stream for the cover reveal and pre-order campaign, which is just nuts. Like I said, like in my head for so long, like obviously I wanted to get to this stage, but I just always thought, even though I was querying these small presses, then that like I would just get an agent eventually. So like my sites were always just set on like, okay, I get an agent, and then once I get a publishing deal, then all that other stuff is going to come later. But I have the publishing deal and all of that stuff is coming now. So I'm just grateful because like you guys have stuck by me for all of these years, and it's very humbling to know that it hasn't been easy, this all of the ups and downs of the writer life, this roller coaster ride, but it's definitely worth it to be able to hold my book in my hands and have you guys be able to hold my book in your hands. So I'm super excited. If you guys want to know even more, if you guys have questions about like my querying process or the book deal, more about my book, because I haven't really explained too much. I started to share a little bit more on Instagram, so follow me on there and on Threads if you haven't already. But yeah, let me know, and maybe I'll do a Q&A to go into a little more detail about like, yeah, just my querying process, my thought process, how everything's going now that I'm going to be a published author. So it's crazy. But I hope you enjoyed this like ramble of all the good news with my friend, Savannah Goins. She told me to frame my publisher's, it's hard with my light, but to frame my publisher's marketplace announcement. So I have that here. So it's like a great thing for me to look at when I'm at my desk. But I can't wait to not just look at that, but be able to look at my book soon. So I'll definitely be sharing news with you guys as it comes up. So be on the lookout, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye.